So I have the fan going, and the AC just kicked in, so you'll have to excuse the little bit of background noise that you may hear. And also my microphone died and I don't have another battery for it, so just bear with me with the sound on this video. But pretty much we are doing 3 paintings all at once. I have a wall in the living room where I'm going to put these. It's just going to be some temporary artwork for right now to get something up there until I can figure out what I really want. But for now I have 3 canvases, so I'm just going to make some paintings. I did some swatches and mixed up some colors, and here is the kind of color scheme that I'll be going with. These colors here, but I'm going to be painting hydrangeas. I learned how to paint hydrangeas from a couple of videos on TikTok. I will link the name for the creator that I'm copying specifically in the description box. I wouldn't say copying, but this creator is the TikTok that I have saved. So that's the one that I look back on for reference. I am painting 3 canvases all at once. I'm painting all of them the same background color, and then I'm going to do maybe 3.5 big hydrangeas on each one, and they're going to be really not basic but simple and pretty. I'm going to show you some hydrangeas and sunflowers that I painted at the last Sip and Paint that I just did, and this is where I'm going to be pulling my inspiration from. This is something that I painted not too long ago, so this is the inspiration. The sunflowers, they are okay, but I really like the way these came out, so I'm going to paint some of these on canvas. Just going to go ahead and paint this one. I already got the other 2 backgrounds done. The background color on all of these is this gray paint that I just mixed up with just some white and some black acrylic paints. All of the acrylic paints that I'm using come from the Dollar Tree and Walmart. The Walmart brand is the Apple Barrel brand, and then Dollar Tree just whatever acrylic paint that they had on stock. The canvases, I got 2 for $5 at not at Walmart. I got 2 for $5 at the Dollar Tree from the $5 section. But you can also, when you can catch them, they have them 2 in a pack at the 5 and below. The color is a very subtle difference. I don't even know if you can tell it on camera. You can kind of see it a little bit, but just something so that it'll stand out from the white that's in the living room where it's going, and something so that the canvas won't be completely white in the background. I will show you where these are going towards the end of the video when it's time for me to hang them up. Alright, so now that I'm done with the background on this one, I'm going to sit it to the side also and let it dry, and I'm going to start working on one that is already done drying. I'm probably going to paint the first 2 how I want them, and then I'll come back on the 3rd one and show you the process. I decided to come in with a little bit of an update. I finished the first one. I incorporated some of this gold pen for like the center dots, and I really love the way it came out. I'm going to do the other 2 in muted tones like this as well. Okay, sun is going down. I am done with the second one. I'll give you a brief little look into the second one. Those colors are really pretty. I did something a little bit different with this one. Instead of just gold dots all around it, I don't know if you can see, but I put little blue dots in certain places. I just took this dotting tool that I have from when I did nails, and I did blue dots as well as gold. You'll be able to see it better from a different angle when I hold it up in the living room. But that is the second one done. I'm going to start on the 3rd one, and this is the one when I'm going to go in detail what for and show you what I did. So to get all of my colors, I just took the primary color that I was using and mixed in the same undertones. So I used pink, blue. I used pink and blue, and then I mixed brown, black, and white into all of those in order to get all the shades, so they'll all kind of be the same tone, so that one wasn't like too neon-y or whatever the case may be. But you know, use whatever paints you want to use, or whatever colors you want to use, whatever theme you want to use. You can do different ranges of pink, different ranges of blues, whatever. That's just what I did. And then so I'm starting with, this is like a fluffy brush similar to this one, where the hairs are fluffy. It's just wet with water. That's why it's so flat right now. And I'm going to use this to put down some circles. So I'm referencing the other two to see where I place them, because I don't want to place any of them in the same areas like I did the other ones. And I'm just going to kind of map out where I may want the circle. So I think I'm going to do like a half one down here. And I think I want to do a full one over here that comes all the way out to the edge. So it's almost off. Oh, I just did one just like that. It's fine. I'll flip it like this so that it'll hang like that. Okay. So I'm going to do one that comes off the top here. One that comes over here, because I noticed that I have a little white spot where I didn't cover the canvas on my base color. So I'm just going to cover that up with a you know, with a whole one. And then I think I'm going to do a full one in this area right here. Yeah. So I'm going to do a full one right here, and then half up here, and then right here. So this is where I want to place my hydrangeas. So for each bulb, you want to do a circle. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just take quite a bunch of paint, put it on here, and then I'm going to blend this out into somewhat of a circle. I find it easier if you kind of blend the edges of it out a little bit, and you do your circles for however big you want the hydrangea to be. Hydrangeas are becoming one of my favorite flowers, so it's perfect that I know how to paint these. You have your brush. This is wet because it's the only brush I've been using. I don't think it has to be when you first start. Don't know the science behind painting, but this is just what I've been doing. You're going to take your brush and you're going to dip half of the brush in the base color and then the other half in white, like this. So I got half white and half the base color. So I'm going to do this down here on this paper where you can't see, but I'm gonna go up here so you can see a little bit, but this is what I'll be doing down here. You're going to blend these two colors in the brush. So this is how you blend. You just do this, and then you can go up like this, or what I've been doing, I just flip the brush over here and do this. So just going to blend those colors into the brush. You can get a little bit more on there, because it's going to, what you're trying to do first initially is you're trying to, I'm getting the camera, you're trying to like really saturate and load up the brush with both of those colors, because you're going to be dipping in both of these for every petal that you do. So my brush is loaded and saturated. You may not be able to tell, but it's all the way up in there. So the paint is in the bristles. If I go and swipe, you can see the colors are coming out. So still, although the paint colors are in there, you're still going to dip into the paint every time you make a petal. So I'm going to dip a little bit in that pink color, dip a little bit in that white, about that much. And then with the pink always at the bottom, or your base color always at the bottom, you're going to make one of these motions.
One of her childhood friends, Cassie, did not like Ali, because the minute that they start dating, he acted like he was the most important person in Anna's life. It's almost as if he hated the idea that she had a whole life before him. One time Cassie called Anna and she remembered Ali picked up the phone, and it was so strange because they just started dating, so like, why are you picking up her phone first of all? But even then, okay, fine, maybe she's in the shower or something, like, let me know. But he's like, hello? Hello? This is Anna's phone, right? Can I talk to Anna? What are you calling her about? Just want to talk to her. Okay, well, you can just tell me. Like, he's very much like, why do you need to talk?
If a Tinder date lasts 3 days, is it one date?
Okay, so I have a perimeter of all petals. Do it however you want, but this is how I've been doing it. So I have a perimeter on this one. I'm going to do a perimeter on all of them and then come back to the starting one, because when we go in to do the petals in the middle, we don't want them quite blending with the ones on the outside. So to give these times to kind of dry and set up, we're going to work on the other ones. And this is how I find that you get it to look full and you get it to look cohesive, by doing the outside petals first if you struggle. So just going to do that and then come back and show you the next step after all of them are done. Okay, so this is what I got from the TikTok account. You want to create like clusters of 4. So what I have been doing is going off the outside perimeter and just doing my 4 that way. So I'm just going to like use this one right here that's already created, and then I'm going to go 1 and then 2, and if it overlaps another petal, that's fine. You want to give it some kind of dimension and depth anyway. And then that's 3 and then 4. So this one is 1 and then 2. Don't forget the white is on the outside still. Then 3 and then 4. And then I'm just going to do that all the way around and pick different ones. So like I'm going to skip that one. And I'm going to go right here and go 1. And then 2, I'm going to like re-outline that just to, I don't know, makes me feel better. And 3. And then 4. And then you just keep going and keep doing this until it gets full. And you can do some single petals in here. So I'm gonna start another one right here. That's 3. And wherever you outline or go over another one, just come back and put some extra white on there. And then 1 more. Been doing these all day, so I kind of got the hang of it. I can go a lot quicker, but feel free to take your time to get them as neat or unneat as you want it. But as you do these, it's going to kind of all come together. Not going to be able to fit like 4 more right here, so I'm just going to do like 3. So I'm going to go here and make a petal. I know I outlined that one, but that's fine, or overlapped it, that's fine. And then 4. All right, and you see you still got a lot of gaps, but that is fine. You just come in here and just add random petals in different places. And just keep adding them until it looks good. It's okay to overlap. It looks better when they overlap. And then I'm just going to kind of throw one like right here. That looks good. So I don't want to kind of like add more, so I'm just going to make some of these wider. to make them kind of feel the space a little bit more. And then as this dries, I'm probably going to come back in here and like add more white on the top layers, just to make it kind of pop a little bit more. And you're not going to really be able to get a lot of depth until some of them start to dry. So that's pretty good to me. I'm going to leave it right there. I know I have some spaces that aren't really full, but that is fine with me. It still looks good to me. Just gonna leave that be, and that'll be my first completed one, because I'm going to come in and put some centers in there once I'm done with the other two. So I'm going to give this one time to dry, work on the next one, and then the next one, and then we'll do the centers at the end, and then we'll be done. Okay, so I'm done with the all of the hydrangeas. I decided to do just one little extra one right here off to the side. So each one of them do have something a little bit different. So now I'm just going to wait until some of these dry. I'm probably going to blow dry it a little bit with the blow dryer, and then I'm going to do dots all over it with my gold pen. And then I think I'm going to do like the blue one and take the dotting tool and use some of the leftover pink and do some dots as well. So I will show you a final clip of how that looks. For the dots, I just do like 3 in the center of each one, and then I do, you know, one at the end of certain ones, but I can't do it quite right now because it's not dry yet. This is all 3 of them finished. The sun is going down now, so I want to take them outside so you can really see them. So I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to hang them up. I'm gonna let them fully dry tonight, and then they'll go in there on the wall that they're going on. This is the wall that they were going on. They look really good. I really am in love with this color over here. I should have did all of them that color, but I have plenty of time to do some more. I'm thinking about doing them on a bigger scale, but they look very pretty. The pink and blue, I really should have thought that decision over, but it looks cute. It just looks a little gender revealing. So that's it for this video. Let me know if you like this type of content, and we will see you in the next one.